Okay. Hey everyone. Let's see. I am going to, let's see, start recording. So today I am going to teach you how to, I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to resume a weights and biases sweep and look at kind of how we're saturating the GPU. So basically for a while we've actually been exploring new loss functions or kind of variations of loss functions and things like that for some of our code. And yeah, we've also been looking at how to kind of saturate the GPU during training, or at least speed up training, because for a while it was really slow. I think it's faster now, but there's still problems. And so yeah, some of the sweeps are crashing. So first I'm going to resume these kind of sweeps, and once I resume them, hopefully we'll see why they crashed, or if it was just a matter of collab or some crap timing out, then yeah, that's fine too. So so yeah, this is a new notebook I've been using, so we're gonna look at this. So I forget which one was mace and which one wasn't. I think, was this the mace loss? Yeah, I think this was mace. So this is a bit better. Believe it or not, we're still not utilizing all the GPU here, which is kind of annoying, but we're now up to, like, in places 17%. Overall this is too low, but for a while it was like averaging 2%, so believe it or not, this is an improvement in terms of GPU utilization. I'm actually going to look right now and see if, like, the number of workers. Oh yeah, so we actually are utilizing most of the CPU, which is interesting, but we're not utilizing a lot of the GPU, which we should kind of be wanting to do. So, so yeah, we're going to look and see maybe if we can figure out how to do that. Batch size is already pretty big right now, though. That's the thing. It's like, if we look at our sweep, we're looking at batch sizes up to 500. So I'm not sure exactly how to, like, further saturate the GPU, but we can see. But actually for now, right now, I'm going to do is I'm going to try to resume this sweep. So this was the sweep ID, and actually resuming a sweep, I found out, is actually fairly easy. We just have to swap the sweep ID into this thing, so we'll do that right now. First I have to do this loading and log in, during which I'll black out the screen again so people don't see my credentials. But yeah, it's pretty simple to do. So display captures off. So yeah, I'm just gonna input my credentials right now. That's going to be what we do. So oh yeah, I'm uploading another video soon, kind of on how to use inference mode with our model. So that should be interesting. So should be good. Another thing we're also kind of working on pretty hard is essentially just releasing our public data set. So we recently published a paper at the NIPS, or NeurIPS as it's now called, climate change workshop on river and stream flow forecasting. So actually the stuff I'm running forecasts on right now is actually river flows, which is one of the reasons I want to saturate the GPU, because actually for COVID forecasting, you know, the forecasts weren't very long. So it honestly didn't really matter. Actually, most of those I honestly ran without a GPU because it was just as fast. But these are much longer. We have much more data on this, so which is good. But for that reason, it takes a lot longer to train, which is why we really need the GPU. Anyways, so okay, so that's done. So yeah, now the thing is just downloading all the files. So I'll turn display back on. So yeah, it's just downloading the files. So as I said, this is a very simple thing. We just take this sweep ID here, and we just replace the sweep ID here. This is the sweep ID we do. And then we're gonna plug this sweep ID in here. And and we're also just gonna comment that out. Which is fine for now. So that's all we have to do, and then it will, it will resume this sweep ID, it should resume this sweep ID rather than starting a new sweep. So let's see, that's running. I'll just queue these up so this runs automatically. So yeah, we also right now are working with a new loss function. Mace we've actually used for a while as an evaluation metric, but this is one of our first times using it as a loss function. So if you look here, Mace is essentially the mean absolute error scaled over kind of some benchmark, and we're just using the median for that. So far it's actually been looking pretty cool on certain runs, but there are other runs where it's failing a lot on. This in series should be one of the better runs, but I don't think it actually is. Oh, actually not too bad. Yeah, so as you can see, this stream actually looks to be very damn released. So at least during this cycle. So the model here, I don't think is entirely learned the cyclical nature of this stream yet. But obviously. But it's kind of you can see here it's probably kind of learning some of the peaks and stuff. And some of how it goes up and down. Though obviously there's probably still more work to do. So it looks like it's cyclical on a daily basis actually. So yeah, this is a place where actually having an additional feature like day of week would probably be most useful. Or hour of day. Because we're not passing in hour of day or day of week as a feature. That's actually a PR I kind of want to get to. But in any case, we've only run 27, I think, hyperparam combinations out of I think 1,000 possible on this. So we're just gonna keep running it for now and see if it comes up with anything better. I do like how the loss goes down. The problem too is some of these rivers, they might be dam controlled part of the year, but they might do more just free releases. So they just open the dam gate other parts of the year when there's not a lot of water to hold back. So there is definitely a lot of seasonality that could come into play, which might be another reason it's not forecasting as well. So, but primarily what I'm going to look at, oh shit, this already failed. Fuck. So what doesn't it like? Could not find sweep during create agent. That's weird. I thought I copied that exactly. Maybe I missed a character though. So this is a sweep. So where's our sweep? So this is the sweep. This should be the sweep ID, right? It ends with the P. Right? At least that's what I think the sweep ID should be. Yeah. I don't know why I can't find that. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe that's not the right thing. No, it looks like it is. It looks like that should be the right thing, right? That's what it's saying is the sweep ID. Could not find... Oh, it's looking in uncategorized, though, which is probably the problem. This should actually be in... Maybe it's one I'm calling WANDB init. Or... No, but it should be running init here, right? Or wait, where is it running init? Sweep config. Actually, wait. Maybe actually I run this, because if I run this, then it will like reinstantiate with the project, maybe. Though the downside is it like maybe could do that. Because yeah, it looks like it was looking in an uncategorized project. Okay, so this is, looks like this is right. If we see this, this should be the same one. Okay, so yeah, it looks like now it's resuming the sweep. We can see now number 28 is going up there. So, yeah, we'll check back in on that in a while. And stuff. So, yeah, we'll check back on that in a while. We're gonna do now is begin working on this. Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna keep checking in on this because I want to see what's going on with GPU utilization. So loss going down, that's good. Looks like GPU utilization is peaking around 20%, which I still don't really like. I'm not sure exactly why or what I could do to make it more. So bottleneck, I mean, CPU utilization I think is almost full, though, if I understand this correctly. Yeah, there's not much more we're going to get out of this CPU. So there seems to be a bottleneck on this CPU. I'm not sure if that could be expanded. It's possible if we set like pin memory true. We did actually recently have a PR too. Oh wait, pin memory is already true. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to reduce this more. Yeah, because yeah, CPU utilization looks like it's pretty full most of the time. And then what is it? GPU. And yeah, it's just that I don't really want to increase batch size even more because it's like I think we're only passing it in 35,000 rows or something. So if you start making batch size 1,000 or something, it's already a pretty significant amount of all the data. Though I don't know, it's like I don't know why it's like not going out like that. So yeah, this run was obviously probably worse. Doesn't look like it's doing much good stuff, but yeah, it looks like and it processes obviously more during training later when it starts to run the evaluator scripts. Oh, that's something I wanted to add. I definitely wanted to add confidence intervals. Shit. So yeah, actually, like I forgot for a while this thing didn't have like number of prediction samples. Which actually is pretty important because I usually want a confidence interval stuff. Number of prediction samples, which will then run it with the dropout on. So what's a good number? Maybe like 40? Or, nah. Maybe like 20. 20 is good. Make sure to put the comma there. I don't know if I want to restart it now though. And in Siri too, like if you're running prediction samples, it should be able to parallelize it. That should be an operation that could be parallelizable, though I'm not sure if it actually is, because I think it's running kind of iteration right now. We'll add 20. I really do like to see the confidence interval, because sometimes the predictions could just be some really weird thing initially. So we'll just throw in the number of prediction samples. Hopefully that runs. I think that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure. Number of prediction. Yeah, that should run. We'll come up in red if it doesn't. So yeah, it's I don't really know how to utilize it more. But anyways, I think people probably don't want to just watch me Google shit around. GPU, PyTorch. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I think it's just maybe the sequential nature of it. Though in theory for a transformer it should be more parallelizable. But I don't know how to do it exactly. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that too much now instead. Okay, this looks somewhat similar to what we're looking at. Nvidia Video Visual Profiler. Okay. I don't know how to run that on Colab though. Okay, I'm not going to go into a large digression on that. So I'm going to begin working on this DateTime stuff, which is actually stuff I wanted to work on for a while. As I said, this is already, believe it or not, is utilizing more of the GPU before. I think some of our earlier runs was like only utilizing like maybe like 2 or 3%. So getting up to 20 has cut down runs from taking about 20 or so minutes. It's down to taking only 2 minutes. So that has definitely increased speed quite a bit. But yeah, it hasn't really done a lot of other stuff. Instead, I'm gonna work more on getting the DateTime stuff up for a bit. Where is GitHub? Okay, so I'm gonna do a new thing called DateTime. So basically, the idea of this is we want to make it easy for people to take any kind of essentially any kind of DateTime and then turn it into a bunch of features. And those could be just the numerical features, or we could have like cyclical features encoded for like cosine and sine and shit. I don't know there is a bunch of different ways to do it. So the idea is then, before I even create this, is then in the end, people, like, if they want to have these features, like, probably in dataset params, in dataset params, I haven't figured out entirely like this, there'll be, like, a thing, like, a set of inner params you can do that are called, like, extra features or something. So you fill this out with, like, your extra features, and you do, like, DateTime features, and then within them you would do something like day of week, and then you do cyclical, which means you'd use cosine and sine, or you just do like numerical. So the idea is to basically, I should probably actually write documentation for this to why I do this. But the idea of this is essentially to basically do this. I started actually some docs here a while ago, though I didn't really write anything, I don't think. But yeah, the idea is essentially that people can just do that and easily do that set of features with these parameters or something. And there might be other features we want to make it easy for people to create. So the idea is to like just make this really easy to do. But I think DateTime is one of the big ones, because like a lot of people have a DateTime stamp, and it's like, oh, how do I convert that into an actual temporal feature and stuff. Is this running? I'm just going to check and see if it's plotted out any of the CIs, because I'd be interested in like what the actual confidence intervals look like on some of these. Compute time 0 seconds, 36 minutes. Okay, so we're up to 31 in this actually now. What? I don't know if weights and biases is just taking a while to load or what. Oh, by the way, on Medium later in the week, I'm going to have an article coming out on in towards data science, probably on transfer learning for time series, where I'm going to break it down in detail. Okay, so yeah, here's a confidence interval. Oh. What the fuck? Now, we can see it's not really that wide at the moment. I think it's because we're not using a ton of dropout. But, so yeah, as I said, I think that this will, like, work a lot better when we get, like, one of these DateTime features in. Because these peaks seem pretty well correlated to, like, essentially day of the week and stuff. And so right now we're not using that feature. Though it might be weird to look at what this river is in general. Because particularly, yeah, DateTime and getting all this seasonality encoded right, I think will help a lot because, where is it? What's the name? So in params I like usually include the gauge ID or some. Oh, I don't have that. Oh wait, in the thing. So this is actually the USGS gauge ID. So on any of the river flow forecasting, you can essentially just look up. So this is the Kennebec River, which makes sense. The Kennebec River is actually a big, fairly big water river in Maine. It's released. Usually, it is released pretty much on a dam release schedule. And there's a lot of commercial rafting on it, and people like plan their weekends around the dam release. So yeah, this isn't a great river to try to forecast on. Though in theory, like a good model should essentially be able to learn the seasonality of the dam releases. Though here you can see this is definitely like non-stationary, and dam releases are like changing based on whatever the water level is in the reservoir, but they all follow this kind of similar peakish pattern and stuff. So anyways, that's kind of what we're trying to like throw the model at on this one right now. But yeah, that's running, and we're still like low. If you combine, so we're grid searching all over all these parameters. There's something like, I think, even way over like 800 possible hyperparameter combinations. So we're just gonna let that sweep run and see if it returns anything fruitful. And yeah, it is good that we increased the speed on it, because at 2 minutes, 900 combinations. What is that? 2 times 900. We might have 1800. Divide that by 60. Yeah, well, it still would take probably about 30 hours to finish, which is kind of a while. So it would be good to obviously, did I do the math right there? Yeah, I think I did. So yeah, around 30 hours, but whatever. Like we'll get as many of them as we can and see what the result is. Why simultaneously working on this DateTime stuff? So preview. Oh yeah. So yeah, let's go to this branch. So we're gonna call it DateTime features. We're gonna branch it off master. So yeah, first thing actually I'm going to kind of work on some of the documentation more to figure out how this is actually going to look. So this is what this is. Well, this is actually JSON. Anyway, so just thinking about this is we're gonna files to modify. Yeah, we're gonna have to modify trainer. Probably PyTorch. Not trainer actually. We're probably gonna have to modify PyTorch training, which is our main training loop. Oh, I had a problem with already one of the functions in PyTorch training has grown beyond flakes. What is it? Flakes, what do you call it? Flakes limited complexity. So like flake, which is the linter, says like stuff can't have too many if statements and other stuff, and that you should create a new function. And there's a function in trainer which is already like at the max. So if you do any other if statements, it would actually be good to figure out how to clean that up, because there are too many if statements. But anyways, I'm just thinking with this, like we might have to look in like these params and like, you know, if DateTime features and extra features params and stuff. So but we could probably branch that to a function that like that calls. So we'd create like a function, create new function to parse params. Anyways, so I actually think it's probably better to look at first how this is actually going to work. So we assume we take DateTime features, day of the week, Then the question is it's probably in the data loader we want to actually change things and map things to something else. So the question is how to do that. So I'm gonna throw up actually just like a playground notebook. I think I had a playground notebook somewhere else too. So yeah, I was thinking of like having this thing where we just have like something that's like map features to columns. So this is what I do is I do like some interactive coding. So I often will quickly iterate and kind of interactively code just to help me think about things. And then when I get a better idea of how things work, then I'll formalize it into a module. Oh shit, did I just delete that? Edit. Control MZ. Oh, there it goes. There's not much here anyways, but so yeah, basically what I think is each thing. So these params will be so let's just like kind of think out this for a minute. So we're gonna basically, assuming the other functions, helper functions work well, we're gonna have this like dictionary, right? Okay, this is annoying. I'm going to delete this. I was testing out some other bug here a while ago. But yeah, we can start fresh. Because that code was useless in the end. So we just do like import torch. So we have some like dict, like this is what like say that like DateTime feature dict would look like. Basically it's going to have the different features, and then it's going to basically be a mapping to what to do with them. So, but it's going to be a mapping initially string to string, and then we'll probably have to do a thing where we map each to its function. But for now we'll just assume like we'd have something like say day of week or something, and say we want it to be like a cyclical feature. And say then we had like month. This should probably month you do a cyclical feature too, but for now we're just gonna say for whatever reason these people want it to be like a raw numerical feature fed in. So let's just say these are the two main features. Then we'd also obviously have the data frame somewhere. And so which is going to be a pandas data frame. So first thing is I think we need to store in one of our classes firstly that like something that would convert each of these to would take the maps this to a function, or actually maps both this full pair to a function, because yeah, that's going to be harder. So I'm not actually going to have that. So like for each of these, what we could do is we could have like a thing like do something like create signature, where each would have like its own signature. So which would just be basically a key value pair. So basically all this is going to do would be like, I don't even know if this would be a separate function right now, but stick with me, like something like this. So, and then somewhere else we'd have say like a signature dict or something, which would then map each to a function. So we'd have something like day of week, or I guess it's the way I have it here is actually key value. So we'd have like cyclical day of week, and what it does is then we have some other function that's like def. I'm not sure how much of these can be reused right now. So right now I'm just thinking of essentially creating like a function out of each. But if I see there's gonna be like a lot of reuse out of each, then yeah, I would maybe do it all at once. Well, I think actually you could have one general cyclical function, which would then just take which would take like maybe the range of numerical values. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah. So let me think. Okay. Yeah. So the first step in like this thing was like, I'm actually gonna call this create feature now. So I just thought of something. The first step is just getting whether it's actually cyclical or numerical, you're probably want to get the numerical stuff from it. So like, so yeah, so you do whatever those are, and I don't know if you'd have these be separate functions or long if statements, but for now we'll just have them be long if statements, I guess. But I'll definitely probably refactor if it gets messy. So just like if key equals, what is it? If key wait, is it key or not? Yeah. If key equals, say like day of week, what do? We just do like PD. Actually, we could maybe put this in a dict, but oh yeah, and then the last thing that this would be passed to this would be the data frame. So df day of week. Oh wait, no, or you could just do df key. Don't need to retype that. Equals. I'm going to pretend we don't know the DateTime column. This would just be, say, the DateTime column. Df dt column. We'll assume this has already been encoded as a DateTime. What the heck was it in pandas? Oh wait, no. Python DateTime day of week. Let's see if we can figure it out. So it's literally just this. So equals dot lambda x. Oh wait, no, dot map lambda x. Okay, what was it? df. Oh yeah, df. Oh wait, yeah. Wait, I don't. Okay, yeah. That's what we would do. Yeah, and then later, if the value is then numerical, then we call whatever the stupid cyclical function is. Okay, that makes more sense. So elf if. As I said, we definitely won't use this long else if block. I don't like long else if blocks. It's on my list of things that I don't like. But right now I'm just laying it out. I think in the end we'll just have like a dictionary. Maybe we could even have a dictionary that like maps the lambdas or something. Some weird shit. We're just gonna lay this out for now. Elf if hour. Just so I have at least some function that makes some sense. dt column equals. I think that works. Okay, actually, for now, let's pull some data frame. Let's actually pull one of these river flow data frames. Oh shit! Do I actually have it? I don't know. Maybe I can just upload some random shit. Let me see. Because, yeah, I don't want to authenticate. Or maybe I should add that. Whatever, I'll add some authentication code again. To pull, like, one of these things. I'm still working. The data set is definitely, we're making it public. We're just like finalizing some very last minute things. But soon you won't actually need to authenticate. Soon that data set will be public. So which one should I pull? Actually, this is a good one. I like this file. What the fuck was the name of it? Okay, so day edition. So we can just pull this. GS util CP GS predict CFS / day edition. That should work. Let's see if it works. Cause yeah, if we get like a concrete DF right now, it'll be much quicker to see like if this is the right shit that we're doing. Oh shit. Well, this changes every session anyway, so. So. Actually, fuck, I think I have to reset that now. Yeah. I think when I reset it, that old key should just be invalidated too. Okay. I'll throw that back on. Oh shit. 36 minutes we've been recording. Okay, so that's back on. Else if hour equals hour and stuff. So anyway, so yeah, it did copy the data frame back. Automatic, so it's not saving this for some reason. I don't know why it's not saving it. Oh yeah. So we'll just do like just temporarily see how this is going. So yeah, in the end, like here, obviously we return data frame. DF key. So yeah, I'm just gonna see with that for now. We'll work on cyclical in a sec. Or I'll just move this over. Okay, signature dict. Where can I put this shit? I'll just throw this here. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, so this would just be like numerical. Yeah, I wasn't gonna use that anymore. So, we can do that, and so yeah, let's read the CSV. We do df equals pd.read CSV. Very simple. What the fuck is going on? Did that finally finish saving? It took like 2 fucking hours to save. What's a key? Oh yeah. We'll do. Let's say we'll do. Oh wait, I don't know if this df actually. Never mind. I have to check some. I don't know if the date time's actually the date. Oh, did I not import that? I thought I imported that. This should really be in here too. Import pandas SPT. But. Or whatever, it doesn't matter, I'll move it here. I like all my import statements towards the beginning. Yeah, I don't think this is actually a DateTime. So I think df, so the column here obviously would be our updated, pandas convert string to DateTime. So you can just do as type, right? To DateTime, right? What the fuck? No, I don't want to do a column. Obviously not the whole fucking df. I think I can just do that. To DateTime. Right, this will work. Series attribute? Wait, no. I don't. Why the fuck would anyone want to convert a whole data frame to a DateTime? I just want to convert the stupid column to a DateTime. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Oh, so you do like pd.convert to DateTime. pd.convert to. Wait, is it convert to? Or is no, wait, no. pd.to DateTime. I don't know why I thought it was convert to. And then we're just gonna do like this hour updated thing, just so we're not like reload. Oh, that was text. I know there is an easy way to convert text, but whatever. Does that work? Okay, it looks like that works. df, so we're just going to essentially overwrite this to be the actual DateTime. So okay, so finally we have that. Now we are going to call this function. So let's clear this. This is ugly. So actually I'll keep this because we'll probably modify this function in a second. I'll just move this here. Wow, my battery is dropping really fast. What's going on with the sweep? It's still running, right? See, I get distracted really easily. So, let's see what's going on with the sweep. How many things are we up to? We're up to 51 now. Are any actually looking good? I forget, was this one here before? I don't remember. Or is it new? I think it's a newer one. I don't know. What is it? Every day starts at 478. And yeah, this must be during a cycle they're doing 5,000 level releases. If you watch videos with the Kennebec, like, that's actually a big water release, so if you were paddling and stuff, it would be, like, huge. Like, if you look at, like, Kennebec River 5,000, what is it, 5,000 CF release. The lower releases are, like, actually fish flow, but yeah, big water releases, like, you're gonna get, like, you'd get, like, huge waves on the river. And huge waves and holes, not as much like technical paddling, but yeah, that's definitely like the big water release level. So so anyways, the point is that segment would obviously be they're running like those big 5,000 CFS release. What the fuck's going on? Okay. So that's still running. I just got distracted with that. So now we'll just throw in this thing and we'll see if this actually is so far working. So we have say key, day of week. We haven't coded that other thing yet. Numerical, df, and then it's just hour updated. And if this works, we should get back a df. Key error, dt column. Oh shit. This is what happens when I don't pay attention. I make really dumb errors like this, where I don't pass it as a variable. So let's see, day of week. So yeah, we get day of week. Oh, looks like I already made those features. I made features like this manually a while ago too for some of that, but the idea is like we just like you no longer have to make features manually like this. You can just map them. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on cyclical. So this is actually one of our cool machine learning concepts we'll talk about. This so far has mainly just been stupid software engineering type shit in terms of coding, but one of the ideas is like cyclical feature is like for instance, if say you had like say we're doing a 24-hour day, in theory hour 0 and hour 24 should be very similar, because 0 comes right after hour 24. But if you just throw these in as a raw integer, these are going to look like the most distant things. Whereas shit that's like, say, actually distant is going to like appear less distant. So for instance, as a raw numerical thing, like 12 and 24 look closer than say 0 and 24, just because they're further away. But in reality, these are close. So with cyclical, the idea is to use sine and cosine to make it consistent. So that's the basic idea. I'm going to quickly remember how that's actually done. So you have to, I think, take the range of it and then do like, so starting off, this function will have to take the data frame. It will have to take DT column again. Wait, no, not DT column. It would take the column. It would take like the feature column. So, and then what's going to happen is the df is going to then use the feature column, and we're going to do another lambda operation. I think most of the time you turn it into two features. So you use both cosine and sine. I don't remember exactly why that is. I'll read about it in a second. But yeah, so we'll just say like sin feet or something. No, but first we have to get the range. So I'm actually gonna look this up. There's a good Medium article. Time as feature time series, cyclical feature encoding. So yeah, I actually read this article. It's pretty good. At least it made sense to me. So he talks about how you actually do this. The norm. So what does he do? So yeah, as I say, he uses sine and cosine. But yeah, I think first he gets the norm. So what does he do with the norm? Fuck, my battery's almost dead. Whatever. So yeah, this is just the max. Oh yeah, you multiply 2 pi. You do have 2 pi cycle, so you do, the norm would be divided by x max. Okay, 2 pi x divided by x max. Okay, so, and oh yeah, and then you apply cosine to that. So basically, what we're gonna do is something we're gonna do the exact same thing essentially. Though I think it does have to be a separate column, because I think then you also apply sine to the same thing later. Sine p np sine x. Yeah. So this is very similar. Okay, so feature column. So we were just gonna take this feature column. So by the way, this function is gonna just be called like here, down here. So we're gonna have a separate Yeah, there's a lot of else ifs here, but don't worry, this is eventually going to be turned into that dictionary I talked about. But yeah, we're going to have a separate if statement here. That's like if value equals, oh come on, my keyboard's been screwed up a lot, kind of like my screen. If value equals cyclical, then we're essentially going to call cyclical. If value equals cyclical, then yeah, we're just going to call this function, as I said. And then yeah, what we could do, yeah, we'll eventually call this thing the final name, but I was just thinking the final naming of this, but I'll actually get to that later. Oh, why does it say copyright? Cyclical. So cyclical, we do df, we do whatever the key is, that's what the name of the column will be. And then yeah, so this in the end is just going to return df too. So we'll just return df in the end. But anyway, so I'm just going to call this df feature or norm. So here we go. So this is like, we're going to do 2pi. Is pi just a normally supported thing? I think I have to import numpy as np, right? Import numpy as np. np 2 times np dot pi. Does that work? Let's see. 2 times. Does that work? I have no idea if that works. Okay, that actually does work. 2.np times pi times df feature column, and then like this is just essentially their exact formula from here, and then we divide by df feature column dot max. And then it's just going to return the df. So that's the norm, and then like df cos is going to equal np dot cos df norm and df. Oh wait. Yeah, that's the number thing. We're gonna have multiples of these shits, so crap. Wait, feature column is just the key, right? Yeah, it's just the key. So like we could do like something just like because yeah, like say like you had both hour and day of the week, then those are both gonna be cyclical shit. So you need to have them like marked as the right stuff, so you don't overwrite the other shit. Feature column. So those are that. npi.cos, npi.sine, df norm. So yeah, that I think should actually work. So we can try this. So let's try cyclical. Let's see. Wait, where the fuck is it? Did not add it. If value. Oh, I don't know why I keep putting stuff in quotes tonight, you know? It's, it's pretty bad. I just keep putting shit in quotes. Ghost day of the week. So, day of the week, sine day of the week. Wait, why are these all negative 0.5? Oh, wait, these are all 2, so that makes sense. This thing would be to see. Wait, why are these nan and shit here? Like this is still a valid date time. So like, question is why the fuck are these columns like nan? That's actually a good question. Like those n columns are like all this is nan, even though. Oh wait, that's because that's that. Ugh, fuck. So yeah, now I remember. So our updated is nan there. DateTime is nan in the other places. Oh shit. Oh yeah, and that's where it wasn't joined right. Oh shit. I forgot how I dealt with that though. Yeah, some of this data is not in good shape, as evidenced by here. Like, yeah, that's definitely problematic. Okay, so that's actually not related to the shit we're doing. It's a problem with the data. There was some problem when the streamflow was joined with the precipitation data. That was the offer of that data set. I now have to go back and figure out why the fuck that is. But that actually doesn't affect the this specific feature that we're doing. Maybe if I just head this by like, what is it, like head 30 or some shit, if I want to see 30. Month, weekday. Okay, so yeah, we can see these are different things. So this is negative 0.5, this is negative 1. Let's actually do with hour. That should be a little clearer. For instance, so what's it? Yeah, we'll just throw an hour. This should work just the same too. Int object is not callable. DT column equals. Wait, what? Day of the week, hour. Wait, did I overwrite one of the columns? Int object is not callable. Wait, what was pandas? Or no, Python date time. Crap, my battery died. I'll move to a different part of my room. My battery is literally gonna die. Okay, so create feature hour. Okay, I still don't know why that is. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. Let me see. Hour cyclical, hour updated. It's saying that it's an int. Int is not callable. Key value. Or would you just call? Maybe you don't do that. Maybe you just do hour. That might be it. Oh shit! No, I forgot the parentheses. Let's do the. Let's see. Coast hour. So hour 6, hour 7. This is negative 0.5888. Let's just see if this makes sense. 23 or 23 is very similar to 0. That might actually be too similar. Yeah, all these seem to make sense. So that seems to make sense. Okay, so yeah, I think that's useful then. Yeah, again, a lot of weird stuff with the joining of the rows. Yeah. Okay, so I think, yeah, for now. Oh yeah, let's look back at our sweep again. See if anything else is happening there. Anything else better? Let's see if we have better results. It's probably not actually though. I think better, one of these cyclical features thrown in there to make it much better. Wasn't it 56 a while ago? Did the fucking thing crash again? I don't know if it crashed. Yeah, did something crash? Default sweep. Where are my recent runs here? I should be able to see my recent runs somewhere. I don't know. Don't know. Oops. Where the heck is that? Alright, I don't know what weights and biases is doing. I think the sweep crashed because I'm pretty sure that's why I saw it earlier. I mean. What the fuck? Oh, it's still running actually. Or at least it says it's running. So this was like one of the most recent ones. Well, I mean the that's kind of a wide confidence interval though. Pretty wide confidence interval. Though this actually looks like it matches some of this better, doesn't it? Though no, it might be going up too much. It's still not the exact cycle. It's like spiking. Yeah, it's not really. It's not really doing it. Okay, I'm going to, in that case. Well, yeah, I think this is what we need to do. For a while. What was another one? Oh yeah, month is another one. But yeah, I think like. Okay, key equals month. I hate these long if-else statements, but yeah, this will become a dictionary. But now I'm just seeing like making sure it works initially. Yeah, I'll just redo that and then. Yeah, I think month is a big one. Float object has no attribute. Oh wait, shit. I did the wrong thing. This is a good point where we say that like when I do the final function, I will want to like write out very extensive like doc string on it. Okay, that looks good. Other features. Well, general feature could be year 2. So if key equals year. Year would pretty much always just be numerical. That's not going to be a cyclical. Year equals year. Finally, what is this? We'd have something like day. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna head off soon, but let's see if that works. Just say day. Okay. key error. House of key. Oh shit, did I do something? Oh. I didn't copy the initial part. Yeah, that was that. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I think that should work. And then, like, likewise, we could do something numerical here. Numerical here. So yeah. I'm gonna head off for now. I will be posting that new video tomorrow on how to do inference. I might run like another live coding tutorial on that as well. Also be sure to check out our paper at the climate change workshop. And yeah, well, we'll figure out what's going on with that particular data piece. It looked like there were some null rows after joining, which might be problematic. So, but yeah, I'll look into that. But yeah, that's yeah, more of a data problem than a framework problem here. But yeah, I think yeah, I don't know exactly why there's so many of these nan rows. That should probably be looked at. Oh yeah, these look okay. Oh, I think it is hour updated. I think that bottom part should probably just be dropped. So I think hour updated is the primary one. DateTime is actually the wrong one that wasn't tied to it. So actually probably should remove DateTime and then drop any rows with hour updated as nan. It's probably my guess on that. I don't think that it definitely doesn't affect all the streams. I think this was just a peculiar one where there might have been a few rows on it. Audit of some of that to check some of the data quality of the data set. Okay, yeah, I think that covers most of what I was going to talk about tonight. And then just, yeah, on the whole scope, obviously, that function will get refactored a bit, and then params will be passed in for those other various functions, kind of how params are. And the cool thing about this is that you'll be able to actually sweep like which encodings work better for which deep learning models. Which should be helpful. Another thing that might eventually play with is the whole positional encoding kind of idea and how that factors in. But yeah, I'm not going to do that right at the moment. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully that goes, and then hopefully we see some better results here. Though we might not, where these like features keep getting encoded in this way. So yeah, that's the core of that. And yeah, as I said, I'll post that video tomorrow. And also stay on the lookout for that article coming out on Towards Data Science. I'm going to review a lot of those different sources. So hopefully you get some info. As always, we're looking for contributors, so if you think you can help our framework, then yeah, feel free to fix a bug